Hi, my name is Mike Shapanik, and I am your child's AP biology teacher this year. So this video is all about how are grades determined in this class. It's a little bit different than perhaps you're used to, but I think it is way more friendly to students and eliminates the point grab that is kind of a game that students play and gets down to the learning. So essentially, there's going to be three main criteria or things that students will be striving to improve upon, and they've received some guidelines as to the specifics about these things, and they'll be kind of trying to achieve that throughout each grading period. So the first one is about scientific knowledge. Obviously, that's probably the biggest chunk of their work will be on acquiring scientific knowledge. Which scientific knowledge isn't just like a collection of facts, but it's also about the ability to do science in class, which can range from asking the right questions to analyzing data to modeling different systems and then connecting all these pieces together. We're also going to be looking at how well they collaborate and are involved in their community. Now, the community could be within the school community, the classroom community, but also could be, outside of the school walls if they choose to. And then the final criteria is doing better. I talk about doing better as these little things that you're always striving to improve upon. And part of that goes with what I call the feedback cycle. And the feedback cycle is that the students are expected that they're not going to be able to achieve the desired effects on the very first try of something. In fact, they're probably going to turn something in and seek feedback to improve upon it. And when they do receive that feedback, to act upon the feedback and ultimately to do better in their work. At the end of any grading period, your child and I will sit down into a grade conference. We'll look at those three criteria. They'll present their evidence as to where they believe they are. I've been doing this for a number of years now and has been really very successful. It gives the ownership to the student and makes it less about the competition amongst each other. And this sometimes teachers have this tendency to want to defend some sort of grade, but we have a discussion and it's an opportunity for them to learn and also for me to get to know them better, and we can work together to improve their learning. So the big question is, well, what's going to be in Infinite Campus between that time, before the grade conference? So you're going to see three different types of assignments in Infinite Campus. And you will not see an overall grade in Infinite Campus until the end of the quarter, but you will see these categories for the criteria. I'm sorry, you'll see these categories listed in Infinite Campus. The first one is grid mastery. There's going to be another video all about what are these grids and um, and how that goes about. The second thing is weekly participation. All students are expected to actively participate in the class. That could be things That'll be things like, do they complete a warm up? Are they actively involved in a class? Are they maintaining and keeping up with their daily reflections on their learning? And then the final thing is on Wednesdays, they have to do some work on their content literacy. So I will give them different pieces of reading, or they'll have to do some writing that is really squarely based in biology. So those are the basic facts and basic criteria for grading in this class. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Email is usually the best way for me.